Welcome to Two Cares for Pets. I'm Corey Duke, joined by Dr. Jessica Zink with South Tulsa Veterinary Hospital. Thank you all for being here today. We have a special guest. We've got little Bethany here, 4 years old. What do we know about Bethany? Not much.
Well, I know that she was with an owner for about 4 years, and she's about 4 years old. We don't exactly know what she is, but she's very cute, and she's extremely sweet. She is not kitty tolerant, but she is great with kids. She's great with other dogs, and she's available through Legacy of Hope.
Oh, she's got these sweet little amber eyes that will just absolutely melt you. If we can zoom in on those, if you guys get a chance, they're so cute. Okay, but we do want to talk about the cold weather. We're starting to experience it. I mean, we're just getting into December.
Right.
But cold weather and pets, so important because our pets like to be outside. So give us some points that we can do.
So with cold weather, it's really important that we take some precautions and make sure that they've got some basic necessities if they're outside for long periods of time. So you got to make sure that they've got nice warm shelters. You've got to make sure that if they have water outside, which please do, but make sure that it's not in a position to freeze over. Mm-hmm. You've got to make sure that, same with food, if that's what's available to them out there, that it's not freezing over. And that they're able to access it regularly. And certainly keep in mind that if it is really too cold, if we're below freezing for long periods of time, they really just need to be inside. That's just the safest place for them. If you want to take them, on walks and things like that, and their little feet aren't acclimated to the snow or the ice or whatever happens to be out there, you can get little booties and things for them to protect their feet.
And it's cute.
Yeah,
it's so
cute. But it does take a little bit to sort of get them tolerant to it. So make sure and just take a lot of precautions. And if it's too cold, just bring them in.
Yeah, and there are a lot of stray animals. We see them around the Tulsa area, the outskirts as well. Right. So what are some pointers if we do see some stray dogs or cats out in the cold?
That happens a lot, actually. We have people that bring in, Good Samaritans that are bringing in animals that they're finding. And, you can actually bring them into a veterinary hospital that's nearby. Mm-hmm. They can check them for a microchip and see if they're actually owned. If they have an owner, then usually we work to try and get them placed back with their owner. If not, if you're able to, you can bring them into your home. You don't necessarily want to just immediately intermingle them with your pets. You keep them separated until you know their temperament and whether they'll tolerate other animals. But if you can put them in a garage or in a separate room until you've made, that sort of introduction. Mm-hmm. If you absolutely cannot keep that animal, then the shelter is always an option if they're open.
Yeah.
So make sure that you explore those options if necessary. Anything is better than leaving them outside in the cold for long periods.
Oh, absolutely. And as we mentioned, we're just starting to get cold. And real quickly before we wrap up, speaking of colder weather, I know in the summer we talked about flea and tick prevention, but as it does get colder, is this something that we still need to focus on?
Absolutely. So obviously this is Oklahoma. It gets cold. And then it gets warm again. In fact, I just killed a mosquito in my car 2 days ago. So, and a lot of these parasites are more than happy to overwinter inside your home. So fleas are just going to hang out and be happy in your home environment. So make sure that you keep your pets on something because despite the cold, they're still out there.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, a reminder again, this is Bethany. She is about 4 years old. Not a super fan of cats, so probably a home that doesn't have any cats, but she is super friendly and so sweet. She is available through Legacy of Hope Dog Rescue. So thank you guys so much for being here. Bethany, thank you. You're a sweetheart.